improvised high school musical. All we need from you fine people to get started is for one person to share a high school story with me. Any takers? It could be a story about anything in your high school years. Sometimes I do this so I can see if people raise their hands. Or if people laugh.
First party with alcohol.
Ooh, how old were you?
15.
15, so sophomore. And how'd you get invited? Like, how'd you swing that?
It was a bunch of guys on the wrestling team.
Oh, those wrestlers. Am I right? Okay, a high school sophomore who gets invited by his wrestling team to his first party with alcohol ever shall be the inspiration for this improvised high school musical, GleeProv!
You're almost at the bottom of the pool, and everyone thinks that you are so very dull. I think that this could be the time I'm a true high schooler. So come over here and let me sip on that wine cooler. Sometimes you gotta stop and never take a think. And those are all the times that you should take a drink.
I'm confused, I've got so much going in my head. I've been thinking about all kinds of things late at night when I'm in bed. College job, what to do? It's all swimming upstairs and I don't know what to do.
Sometimes you gotta stop and never take a think. And that's the perfect time to stop and take a drink. I like to make fun of all the underclassmen. I want to give them the worst rap. So I pour out beer and I make it drink it from their jockstrap. Sometimes you gotta stop and never take a think. Sometimes you gotta stop and just take a drink. Sometimes you gotta stop and never take a think. Sometimes you gotta stop and that's when you take a drink. Hey, Penny.
Hey, you missed study hall.
I know. I've been waiting out here because this is where all the cool kids park, and I know there's a big party going on this weekend because I eavesdropped.
You been eavesdropping?
Yeah, at the lockers in the locker room, as I still required to take gym as a sophomore.
Oh, really? I passed gym my freshman year.
Well, you're an overachiever, Penny. We all know that. You're so damn flexible, God! Look! Not all of us can be shining specimens of physical prowess.
Why not?
I don't know! But sometimes when I see them And then you're all getting into their convertibles and peeling out and making donuts in the parking lot, and I know they're going to go buy beer illegally with their older brother's IDs because they're in college now and still not 21, but they have access to fake ID makers. It just makes me so mad, and I feel like if I could just be part of that world, then everything would change.
It really would change.
That's what I'm saying. If I were older, this wouldn't be an issue. If I were bolder, wouldn't have the need for this tissue. If I were cooler, all the kids would stop and say, "Hey Roger, why don't you come over this weekend and drink with me?" But they don't know I'm alive. But with some alcohol, I think that I could thrive. Penny, when I was the littlest boy around, I could sneak up on the jocks without even making a tiny sound. It was like I was part of the group to be tagging along behind. But I never saw, I never knew, I never read the signs. They don't know that I'm alive. But with alcohol, I think I could thrive. I don't know how to drink a six-pack. I don't know how to tab a cake. I don't know how to use one of those funky corkscrews.
Practice hard.
Hey! But if maybe they'll let me come party with them if I play. But they don't know that I'm alive. Maybe with alcohol, I could truly thrive.
Shake.
Turn up just one more, Coach. I know you can do more. That's it. Come on. Slow it down. Slow it down. There you go. Breathe. Come on, breathe like your time. Breathe from here. From here.
Oh, he's got my back.
Of course I got your back.
I got yours.
Oh. You. Look. I know we're supposed to keep her on the DL, but thanks for getting me those mics hard last weekend.
It's fall. You know what that means? Freshman hazing.
Oh! God, I love this school!
Better? We're gonna throw in some sophomores this year.
What?
Yes!
Just raise that bar.
Right. It's part of life, John. Look. Everyone's gotta learn that there are levels, and you have to earn your way to the top. That's what I'm talking about. And the only way they learn that is through hazing.
Just like, that's why they invented the totem pole. Do you know I was reading that in history class? Yeah, never mind.
School's a proud tradition
It's kind of creepy.
of developing leaders.
God, I just love you and the school. This is the best time of my life. I can't be wasting it studying and planning for the future, because who knows? I may break my leg on the football field and it could get infected and gangrenous and then I die.
No, that's never gonna happen. She might die.
Well, I guess you could owe it to low self-esteem. Sometimes that's why I get in the freshman's face and let it scream. What? I dig real deep, I think real hard. I know just what I want, it's that convertible Mustang car. I put down the top, I race real fast. I brush back my Bieber hair and then I say, oh, life ain't fair for you sucky ass freshmen. Hey baby! So all I wanna do is get drunk and have fun with my friends. All I wanna do is be king and then take it to the end of high school. These are the best days of my life. These are the best days of my life before I get a wife and then it's over. Best days of my life. You know it. Alright, fellas, I need your help on this. Best days of my life. Ready? Alright, to the right. Throw a little spin here for you. See if you can keep up with the old. Jump right. Break down. These chairs are in the way. Best days of my life. You know it.
It's the best days of his life, you know. It's the best days of his life, you know. It's the best days of his life, don't you know?
This is skydive. Take notes. These are the best days of my life. My life.
Penny, I just need a distraction. What? Well, I was gonna start my own game show, but I failed Game Show Hostess Academy. And I stressed out, and I have to make the honor roll this year, and I've got so many and clubs and tryouts for sports and the theater, and
You should make a list. Then you wouldn't have to say all of the things all of the time. You could just write them down and never look at it again.
Were you just talking about lists?
Yes.
If I didn't have lists in my life, I would have been committed to a insane asylum many a night, a moon ago.
Now, Frederick, everyone knows you're the best list maker in this school.
tell me, I need to know about the list. I want to try the list.
Well, it takes some time. It takes preparation. You can't just list overnight.
Is there an academy to go to?
Yeah, I think DeVry is offering some courses. It's over the summer. It's like a 5-week course.
Summer school. I took every summer.
You know, Lindsay and I are pretty good at making lists. We've been making lists for a while. We're list buddies.
List buddies.
Oh!
I want to be a list buddy too.
You have to earn it.
I'll do anything. I'll learn and I'll earn and I'll list.
Writing things down can save your life if you write the correct list. All of the things that you need in your life, you can commit them to a piece of paper. Write your list right. Write your list right. Write your list right now.
First, you grab a piece of paper. It can be big or small. Then you set it on a table. Get a pen or them all. 'Cause if one breaks, you're gonna need another one. Then you write one item down. Don't forget. Do not frown.
Write your list right. Write your list right. Write your list right now. When I go shopping, I buy lots of things like I know get some cat food and cheese and some oranges and apples and bananas and vegetables and lots of Zyrtec because I have allergies. Write your list right. 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 Not your list right now or later.
I made a list.
Really? I made a list. There's a lot of things on here. Mine just says get alcohol. In retrospect, I guess I didn't need to write it down.
But Roger, look at number 12.
Get alcohol.
Oh, alcohol.
I mean, it's clear that we have slightly different priorities. Here, don't forget, I made the mistake of writing a list once and then I got rid of it.
I think I could learn from your list.
Yeah, I think I could teach you.
So, I'm thinking,
Yeah, me too.
I just need to get drunk.
Whoa! I just think that with alcohol, it makes you Yeah.
Be more honest.
Yes. Honest, less awkward, I was
Yeah.
going to say, but sure.
I'm a little high-strung,
You are.
according to my counselor and the coach at volleyball practice.
And most of us. But I think it's endearing. If I were to put number 2 on my list, it would be unstring you.
That has got to be on the SAT's verbal section. So, we could get drunk
Yeah, we could.
together.
And
Hey guys, there's a totally awesome party happening right now.
I knew it! Eavesdropping always pays off! Let's go!
Coach, I don't find it creepy at all that you come to our party.
You find it a little creepy that Coach Trunk's all his players? No, I think it brings a certain air of refinement. I like it when Philip shows.
Hey guys, I invited 2 more people.
Dude, that's a sophomore!
Hey, guys! Sophomore! I'm just gonna go to
Yeah.
Probably doesn't even know what a mint julep is.
Hey, Roger.
Hey!
I got a beer for you.
Good. This twist off's not working.
Take it down. What a loser.
Hey, if you don't want that beer, it's cool. Have some of this flask.
I'll take the beer too.
Yeah, go ahead. Take some of that
Go for it,
flask.
Sophie.
Oh, how's that taste? That's because I peed in it. Oh, that is gross. That is gross.
Number 1 on the list. Number 1 on the list.
I love watching the impressionable youth with their alcohol for the first time.
He just keeps drinking it.
Your blood alcohol content must be off the charts!
I'm sorry, man. I'm just playing. Drink that. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, it's laxative.
He's at our party.
It was funny. Look, I'm not the smartest guy. You don't have to. That's what I'm talking about. So,
Dude, if you want to speed this up, just slip a couple of those into his drink.
all right. Hey. Yeah. I didn't.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, this will help. It's the.
Let's go to Brewski, broski.
Those were
This is
bath
really good.
Gave you bath salts.
Yeah, I thought we'd start off with the strongest possible thing.
Didn't those make somebody want to eat somebody else in Florida? Months ago?
There are 3 reports of that now.
Hey, easy, not near the kick.
This is the best! Everybody's just great!
Guys, he's gonna pass out or get violent, and we
Everybody's just great!
It was number 1 on the list, but it didn't say it. What do they call it? Loaded or?
Yes. Gosh, Karen, you're such a loser too. Why do you even hang out with this guy?
Hey, I invited them here. Be nice. They're my guests.
Be nice. Look, that's like asking a rainbow to not be pretty.
guys.
Hey, easy.
I feel great.
Look, man, I can't get anything else on my record, John. Either you're gonna stay with him, or we're gonna call the cops and then clear the whole scene out.
You're gonna get in a ton of trouble for this, John.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. He drank it under his own accord.
But you kept giving it to him.
what I thought it would be like. That's not what I thought it would be like.
I don't think it's supposed to be like this. You had too much. We had too much. This was not a good idea. When does the room stop spinning?
I don't know.
Never fear! Frederick has returned!
Oh God! Frederick! Roger has had way too much, and the room's starting to spin, and everyone just took off.
Turn out! Oh, you slipped in your own vomit? Yeah.
Repeatedly.
And
Good
look
thing
at
I-
my sweater vest.
It's okay. I wore my party suit. And it flip you over! Alright, we check your pupils. Just need a small blood sample. It has to be for the pituitary gland! It has to be! There's little time!
I don't think that's where that is.
I have from my father's emergency chemical lab the hangover cure! Small amounts of cayenne pepper, lemon salts, and greasy Mexican food distilled into a small vial.
Huge needle.
You're right, it is a needle. It has to go right into your pituitary. Right into your pituitary. That's where it is. That's where it is. Listen, I used to not be so popular too. I thought partying could change my life. Mint juleps, Manhattans. Look at me now, I'm a shell of a man. No longer a person at all. Be who you are, Roger. Now I must flight. It's really dark back there.
God, what a wild party, am I right?
Yeah!
You're supposed to put all of them in the drink.
I'm just having some fun. That's like what I do. I'm the fun guy. I'm a party and like I live a rock and roll lifestyle, and I make out with girls, and if I'm lucky, they let me touch them.
That never happened!
Hello, John. Coach.
What's up, cute face?
Yes, hilarious. It is still all over my face. And guess what? Now it's all over yours. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Coach, hold my jacket. It's game day. I gotta dress up.
You think that just because you're big and strong and you roofied me for some ungodly reason with bath salts, who does that? Stop! And then just because I'm a sophomore and it's hazing week, as is promoted in the school bulletin, that you think I would be aware of what's about to happen. But you would be mistaken.
bar. Oh,
Wait, John, I'll help you. It'll be all right. Just give me your hand.
I know.
You can wear that frickin' ice jacket.
And post.
Why would you guys do this to me?
Why would we do this to you? Don't you think that everybody knows exactly why we do this to you? Huh?
Because you've been doing it to us for years, John.
Years. I was a freshman last year and got this, and you were going to give it to me all over again? Well, guess what? Alcohol opened my eyes.
It makes you honest.
And alcohol opened my esophagus.
This goes against the natural order of things.
Does it?
You have a place. You need to know your place.
Coach,
Oh, God.
I think the places have shifted to coach. I got something to say to you. You were mighty. You were strong. We were lowly. You were wrong.
You thought you had us. You thought you could beat us to the ground. Well, guess what, mister? That pink cardigan is covered with my bowels. And you're a loser now. Just like us. You get used to it. So don't fuss. You're a loser now. Just like us. You'll get used to it. So never fuss.
Hey guys, I get it.
So what did you learn?
Well, it turns out that alcoholism runs in my family tree. I used to drink and get belligerent at every single party. Then I realized alcohol inhibits your ability